Welcome back to another My Two Good Hands. Today we are doing a tool test on an Amazon product, inexpensive torque wrench. It's really a neat torque wrench. We're going to go through all of it. We'll show you on another project we're working on. But here's what comes in the box. Get the box open. Comes with a nice cert. Comes with some plastic. It does not come with this socket or this socket. I bought them and put them in here because you need this to change the oil on your Jeeps. If you've got a 3.6 liter Penn-Star engine, the oil filter's on top, the housing's all plastic if it hasn't already broke. If it breaks, there's an aftermarket aluminum one you can put on, but enjoy that because the intake manifold's got to come off to get it on. But here we go. So this is a torque wrench, and basically what this has, and other stuff that comes in the kit is adapters for different size sockets and a screwdriver to open it up and that sort of thing. Because you got to open this up in the back to put the battery in when you get it. It does come with a set of batteries. Don't know how long they're going to last. But basically you've got a digital display torque wrench here. And you can adjust it up and down by pushing these buttons. So we're going to want 20. It's on 18 right now. I don't know if you can see that move. You probably can. So we're at 20 now. So we want 20 foot-pounds. So we did that. The nice thing is our half-inch will go in here, our half-inch adapter, and they give you the adapters, but we've got one on our wrench already set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go take our bolts out of our bumper, get our bracket ready to put on for our Gladiator, and then we're going to show you this. Links to Amazon to shop for this. These are inexpensive instead of buying a big torque wrench. Now you can buy different ranges. This is the lower range. It goes from, I don't know, 10 to 150 or something like that. This is the lower one. Because you can buy one that goes way up, but when you buy that, your lower ranges are not going to be as accurate. I will tell you that. They'll claim they are, but common math and statistics tell you they won't be. So get the ones that are in the range you're going to use. These are so inexpensive you can buy more than one because it's just amazing. I remember in my younger days I used to pay $200 for a good torque wrench. Now this is, you're going to get 5 or 6 of these probably for $200. It's not an expensive thing. So we're going to go over to the Jeep. We're going to take out the screws we need to take out, and then we'll come back and we'll show you when we put it on how you use this. So stay tuned. Okay, so the difficult bolt to start. Let's tell you about that a little bit before we work on the torque wrench. The difficulty was this is all clamped together and it was a little bit off center and it was hard to get everything to line up. What we ended up doing, because we couldn't pry it over anyway without loosening all the screws on the bumper, we took a file and we made a little more taper on the beginning of the bolt and then ran it in. We're good. So now we're going to put the torque wrench on here, put this on here, and then start torquing these down to 20 foot-pounds. So as you torque, this thing reads and reading on here. See, it says 5. And we can keep coming around. We can show you. Hear it beep. So here, we're going to turn this where you can see it. So you can see this here. Bring it a little closer. Bring it up a little bit. Okay. So now you can see this device. And what happens is when you torque on it like this, see the lights? When you get that solid beep like that, so when you get your torque. So that's your tool review on that. We did it on the Jeep bumper here, but this will work anywhere. Of course, the whole thing turns around, but when you get to the point where it's making noise, there you go. Now we can go to this next one. Okay, and we'll just keep going along here. The nice thing is, you know your torque when you get that full sound. So there you go. Now, we know that this is 100% not going in here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go see if we can find our old school torque wrench. If not, we have to do them by hand. Okay, we're back. We have to do this by feel because we got a little problem with our torque wrench situation. My ½ inch won't get in here, and the inch pounds only goes to 200 inch pounds, and if you're 20 foot pounds, that's 20 times 12, okay? So that's like 250 inch pounds. So we're just going to do it by hand here. We kind of had a feel for what we're doing on the other ones. So these are the ones that are tough to get at. And again, if you've got a big set of tools, your 3/8 one will get in here. Okay, that's about right, I guess. This one. So that's the end of our video for the torque review tool. Now, this torque tool, I purchased it so that I could change my own oil, because on all your Jeeps, your 3.6s, it's a plastic oil filter container with a plastic cover and an O-ring to seal it. So it doesn't need to be super tight. Matter of fact, I think they say 18 foot-pounds or thereabouts. So double check that for your vehicle, but I believe that's mine. So by having that device, we'll be able to come down and not break anything, okay? Because it's very important, because it's plastic. If you over torque it, crack it, you gotta take the intake manifold off to put a new one in. If that ever happens though, when you put the new one in, you can buy an aftermarket one that's all aluminum. Perfect, all right? So get that one. But there you go. Of course, if it cracks under warranty, I'm gonna be going in for an oil change here real quick. We'll see how those guys do with it. If they break it, they gotta fix it. Hey, if you do it yourself, you break it, you gotta fix it. Maybe. Well, you'll have to see how your warranty works out. I like to do most of my own service, so I will be doing most of my own oil changes. If you're going to do your own oil changes, there's another thing you can do. Go into Carfax, open yourself up a Carfax account, and then when you go in and work on your car, you can go and put what you did. So like I could go put, hey, at 2,783 miles, I'd put a bumper guard on the front. I could go put that. Nobody really cares on that, but when you're doing maintenance, they care. So don't forget, keep your Carfax current. That little torque wrench is great. Can't get in corners, but neither could my ½ inch drive torque wrench get in here. But I think a 3/8 could have, but I only have a inch-pounds wrench and a foot-pounds wrench. The problem with the foot-pounds wrench is it doesn't fit. The problem with inch-pound wrench, it fits, but it only goes at 200, and this is at 20 foot-pounds. So 20 times 12 is what, people? It is not, all right, it's 240. Yeah, it's 240 inch-pounds. But my wrench only goes to 200, so you can see the dilemma. Don't forget, like and subscribe, post notifications on, Amazon links to shop. Help support the channel. We appreciate all the help. We'll catch you in another video.